Peace and blessings there. I always have to do something with this music. There we go. Peace and blessings, beloved. This is Dr. Akilah, coming to you as promised here on a Thursday, August the 22nd. I'm going to do this format like I did the last time. I am going to go ahead and talk about a subject that's important to me. And then if anyone have a question, they can do so. So I will more likely, let me turn this down a little bit more. I will more likely rename this stream, How to Defend Your Health. Because as you all know, I'm starting to get, I received information that another young lady would like to participate in my VIP fibroid shrinking session, which is 101 money back guarantee intensive process for her to shrink her fibroids. And so I was passed over in an email that she sent to my assistant in reference to how she was treated by her medical doctor. She, in order to qualify for the money back guarantee, the 6-month fibroid shrinking process, not saying you're going to get it all of your fibroids eliminated in the 6 months, is you will see a drastic shrinkage in that process during that time. And so one of the criteria is that you have to send me an updated ultrasound report. The ultrasound has to have the size of your uterus, the size of your ovaries if seen, because sometimes it's not possible to see the ovaries if they are blocked by a fibroid. Whether it's a pedunculated or subserosal, it doesn't matter. That's usually blocking the fibroid. Also, I have to know how many fibroids you have, where they located in the uterus, and what type you have. That's how I work my magic. So there's a young lady who apparently she passed the test to see if she's going to be a good candidate for it. And what I mean by that is, like, how bad do you want it? Anyway, because a lot of people want that magic pill, and I don't want to deal with these type of women. If you think you're just going to take a pill and you don't have to change your diet, change your thinking, change your lifestyle, change everything that caused you to get those fibroids in the first place, I don't want to have anything to do with you. So she's not that type of woman. And so she sent an email and stating that she went to her gynecologist and she asked her gynecologist for an ultrasound with all of this information in it. And I'm reading this. It was sent to my assistant, and I'm reading this, and her doctor said, I am not going to do any of that because that information serves you no purpose. And I thought, the audacity for a medical doctor to tell a woman that she doesn't need to know the specifics within her uterus. She doesn't need to know the specifics within her body, what's going on in her body, because what's happening to her body is not important. What is important is that she has to sign up for surgery. That is what is important to the doctor as far as she is concerned. Now, I like this girl. I like her. She's gonna be very successful because she did something that I didn't even advise her to do, but I would have advised her to do had she told me this. Had she told me this, she, on her own accord, told her medical doctor, well, I need you to refer me to a lab or another doctor who will grant me my wishes or do as I am asking. Meaning that I am paying you to provide me a service. Since you refuse to provide me that service, you need to refer me to someone who will. And I was so excited because it's very rare. It's very rare that I will be given an application from my assistant telling me, hey, this is a good candidate for you. She doesn't take any crap. She's a go-getter. She actually have that defense, that warrior, that queen warrior mentality. And she is not going to be dictated to. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Imagine going to your favorite restaurant. It doesn't matter if you're vegan or a meat eater, vegetarian, it doesn't matter. You go to your favorite restaurant and you say, I would like, as an appetizer, I would like the bruschetta with a side of guacamole. And for my entree, how about this spaghetti with mushrooms? Now you can probably have yours with meatballs, or you can probably have yours vegan meatballs. It doesn't matter. That's what you ordered. And to drink, some of you probably would say, I would like a ginger ale or a lemon or what. It doesn't matter. This is what you ordered. But the waiter or the waitress say, you know what? I don't think you want that. I'm not going to give you that. Instead of the bruschetta with a side of guacamole, I'm just going to bring you some queso dip with nachos. And that entree, no, you're not going to get the spaghetti with mushrooms. Nah, and Mariana, how you say it? Miranda sauce. I am totally not pronouncing that correctly, so excuse me. I don't eat it, so it's the red sauce. So instead of them saying you're going to get that, they're going to say, you know what? You're not going to get the spaghetti. Instead, I'm going to bring you a foot-long hot dog with sauerkraut, mustard, ketchup, and some onions. And to drink, I'm just going to bring you some water. You would be upset, wouldn't you? You would be livid. Because how dare this person tell you what you're going to eat? How dare they tell you what you want? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, guys. I keep doing it every time. My bad. I got to change this. I keep doing that. I'll keep the start soon thing going on, and I keep forgetting to bring it to this section of this page. My bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, so you would not allow that to be done to you by a waiter. You wouldn't allow that to be done by anybody you are paying. Now, granted, the medical doctors are receiving most of the money from your insurance, and then you pay a deductible. But either way, they are a service to you. And it is not right for a medical doctor to tell you if you have wishes. These are basic wishes. Now, they will use their knowledge to recommend some things. But just to ask for these specific things within your ultrasound so that you can learn your body, and they tell you that you don't need to know more about your body, you don't need to know what's going on in your body, and that all you need to know is that they want to cut on you. They want to open you up. That's all you need to know, and that's what you need to sign up for. You don't need to ask any questions. You should be offended by that. You really, really should be offended by that. You should always want to know what's going on in your body. So then, in reference to how to defend your health, the first thing you need to do is fight for your right to know what's going on with your health. You should know if you had extensive blood work done, you should get copies of everything done to you. You should get a copy of everything done to you. You should get a copy of the results from certain tests that has been performed on you. You have to defend your right to be healthy if you want it. A lot of people don't want it. Another way to defend your health is to watch the type of people that's around you. You have to be aware of these type of people. Are they unhealthy people? This might sting a little bit, but I'm going to say it anyway. You have to be aware of the type of people who are around you. Are they unhealthy? Do they have unhealthy habits? And do they drag you into those unhealthy habits? Haven't you heard of that old saying, you could tell a lot about a person by who they surround themselves with? If you are surrounded by unhealthy people, you yourself will become unhealthy. That's how it works. If you surround yourself with healthy people, you yourself will be healthy. You are a product of your environment. And if you can't change the people around you, then change the people around you. Meaning that if you can influence the people around you to think, talk, and behave in the way that is empowering to you, then you need to get new people that think, talk, and behave in the way not only that's going to empower you, but that's going to challenge you. And this is the part where I see where people have a hard time dealing with this, especially women with fibroids and the mate they choose to be with. Now, since so many people are insisting on having talk about certain fibroids and food, I'm working on constructing a webinar that's dealing with your food, the physical things that you're doing that will cause you to become that will cause your fibroids to grow, the foods that you can eat that will stop the growth and things like that. So I'm constructing all of that now as we speak, because I do want to talk about the psychological things that people, men and women, actually attach themselves to, the psychological people, the damaging people that they attach themselves to. This goes for men and women, okay? Because you have some men who are with toxic women, and then you have some women with toxic men. But because you have a problem being alone, because you have a problem being unattached to someone, some women and some men believe that as long as they have somebody, even if that somebody is that person is detrimental to that individual's health, their state of mind, their well-being, doesn't matter, at least they got somebody. And I'm like, whatever happened to that saying, I could do bad by myself? I mean, does anybody really need help to do bad? I mean, seriously, can't you accomplish that all alone? And I have so many stories of women with health issues in their uterus, whereas if it's fibroids, if it's endometriosis, if it's cervical cancer, if it's an ovarian cyst, if it's PMS, heavy menstrual bleed, it doesn't matter what is going on. Your uterus is talking to you, and because that is in relations, that's in relation to who you choose as a partner, where you connect in that area, the root chakra. You take on that person's energy when you are unified together. And my challenge to a lot of individuals is to get someone that's better than you. But if you get someone that's better than you, understand that you got a time period to get to a level where you no longer feel threatened that that individual is going to leave you. Because a lot of times we get individuals that are less than us for security. And these people are very toxic. These individuals are people who really cause a lot of problems for our health. And if you want to defend your health, you should defend who you allow in your inner circle. If you're going to defend your health, you should defend who you listen to, who advice you take from, who advice you actually take. This is the reason why I'm so confrontational when someone tells me lies. Because it's like I see my mind like a fortress. And I'm in front of that fortress with a sword and shield. My sword is nice and long and it's sharp. And my shield is there for defense. And if anybody come up to me with lies, you are trying to penetrate into my fortress to contaminate it with a bunch of lies and nonsense, and I won't stand for it. You should be the same, and you should teach people how to treat you. And stop worrying about being liked by everybody. Everybody's not going to like you. Get over it. It's okay. Because when you're pleasing everybody, you're going to be very unhappy. That's a guarantee. And understand that your health, we're talking about your mental state of mind is healthy. Your physical state of mind. And for those of you who are religious, your spiritual. Okay? Did I say physical state of mind? Sorry. Your physical body is important. And you should defend the health of your physical body, the health of your mental mind, and your spirit. Dealing with any type of spirituality or religious belief that you have. This is why we call it holistic. WHOLISTIC. Holistic. It deals with the body as a whole. You are more than just the physical part. Yet and still, that's all people want to concentrate when they become sick. Beloved, if you're sick, do you ever think about what type of thinking that you allowed in your mind to produce this illness? Have anybody ever thought about that? Has anybody thought, what was I thinking? Where is my mind that allowed me to get into this position? That should be your first question. Then you move on to what did I do or didn't do physically that allowed me into this position? And where am I spiritually? What did or did not do for that. Your mind is very, very powerful. And you always have to be aware of your thinking. That old saying, stinking thinking, is very important. And when a woman comes to me with any type of issues, and we already talked, I think I've talked about this before on this channel, about certain type of fibroids, let me know what type of issues you're going through. Okay. Intramural fibroids, submucosal fibroids, intramural fibroids, subserosal fibroids, and pedunculated fibroids. All of those fibroids are connected to a certain type of mindset, and I have never been wrong about it. Endometriosis is connected to a mindset. PMS is connected to a mindset. Remember I told you all I suffered for the first time in years. I had cramps during my menses. It was unbelievable. I was like, what? And now, of course, the physical causation of it, I was drinking a lot of that cocoa, hot chocolate. Even though it's 70% cocoa, it's still caffeinated. And I told you, ladies, that caffeine is very bad for your uterus and your hormones. Now, what did I mentally bring upon that? Okay. What is going on? The tension and the pain going on in my uterus. There's tension and pain happening in my life. And you have to be honest with yourself of where is that coming from? What's going on? That, like, really take a pen and paper and just write it all out. Like, okay, in this, like, think about it. In your finances, where are you at? In your relationships, where are you at? In your lifestyle, where are you at? In your social, which is the biggest problem with me right now. I have absolutely zero social life. Zero. And it's painful because I'm working. I got goals I want to accomplish, and yet still I am not living a so. I do my best to go see my godchildren, and if I don't see them enough, okay, boom, got my cramps. Not going out there and enjoy. It's August. It's about to get cold soon. I have not taken advantage of the beautiful weather bestowed upon us down here in Georgia. And this is where you have to have self-awareness, beloved. You have to have self-awareness of what's going on in your life completely. What needs improving? What needs patching? What needs to be eliminated? And what needs to be added? These are the things that are very important to your health. And how to defend your health is to be aware of these things, but also to make sure that no one interferes in you accomplishing them. Nobody interferes with you accomplishing these goals, because it's all dealing with your health. But I think what I have to get a lot of you all used to is your mindset. I got to get you used to thinking healthy and stop allowing people to tell you crazy things and then allowing those crazy things to stay in your head. So anyway, I'm here. If anybody have any questions, go ahead and answer in the live chat. I only came here to keep my word. I am going to do some standalone videos on, I didn't forget about the sleep videos. Okay, I did not forget about that, about the benefits, the pros and cons on sleep in reference to that. I still have those that information ready, and I just been so busy on other projects. But I am always a woman of my word, and I told you all. When was that? When was I here? Was I here last week? I think I don't remember. My life is going pew, pew, pew. It's like NASCAR. It's just going by my life just real fast. Anyway, the last time I was on this channel, I do believe I said I was going to be here Thursday, and today is Thursday. So I'm keeping my word. That's why I'm here. So that is what I will do, and I do keep my word. Every time I say I'm gonna be here, I'm here. But I didn't forget about the sleep video. This is very important. This is very important information that I want you all to know. It's just that I've just been busy today. I have been actually just dealing with a lot of legal things today. Okay. Good news for me though, but still a lot of paperwork, a lot of certificate, like get stuff certified, notarized, and blah blah blah. It's a lot of stuff. Anyway, but it's going to be a good thing for me in the end. But I not want to let you know. I just want to let you know I didn't forget those. I didn't forget it, and I will bring it out to you next week. You have my word. All right. So, but I just wanted to come here today to let you all know I did not forget about you, and I'm here as my word on Thursday. And I just wanted to basically just talk about defending your health. Defend your bodies, mind, your physical body, and your spiritual body. Just defend all of them. Defend your health. And I am so proud to finally, I'm very excited. I'm really excited. Well, not really, because I went on a sabbatical. But I have a female on the VIP, and look like I'm going to have another one. And she looks like she's the perfect candidate for this. I see nothing but big success for her, just for the fact that she has zero tolerance to be dictated to by anyone, including a medical doctor. Understand, we are your servant. We are your servants. We are here to serve you, not to be your inferior leader, your emperor or empress. We're not here to be your mommy and daddy. We are here to assist you. Oh, wow. Y'all talking. Let me see. I'm sorry. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. I have every type of fibroid you mentioned. Is this because I grew up in a negative and drama-filled childhood? It could be that, or it could be in a combination of that and your eating. So, yes. I would say this. It could be a combination of things. I can relate, Dr. Akilah. I have a fibroid implanted on the wall of my womb. The fibroid will be removed in 2 months' time. I've already had 2 fibroids removed. Why you keep getting your fibroids removed? I don't understand that. Why? That's a sincere question. Why you're going to get them removed for them to grow back again, and get them removed and grow back again? Have you ever thought about taking care of the root problem of why you got fibroids in the first place? You think on that. All right, beloved. Like I said, I'm going to be working on that class, and this is strictly for nutritional value, not herbs, not exercises, not any of that. It's strictly a herbal. It's strictly the detoxification process, as well as the foods that you're supposed to consume and stuff you're not supposed to consume when it comes to fibroids. Okay, so it's not free. Don't get excited. It's like, oh, is this gonna? No. My free days are over. This right here I'm giving to you is for free. But anyway, I will definitely give you that information when I'm on next week, and I'll tell you what we'll do, what we'll have for that class, what day and what time we will have it. Until then, I am going to go ahead and log off. I will be back. Don't you guys worry about it. I will be back next week. I don't know when. I'm not going to tell you today, but I'll definitely be back next week. Until then, you all take care of yourself, defend your health, and I'll see you next week. Peace and blessings.